Hey everybody, guys and girls, happy to see you as usually. And let's talk today about devaluing your partner and how to escape it and how to never be in that role, not be somebody who devalues a partner and never accept the devaluation from somebody. You know, it is so interesting. Sometimes when we are in a couple, we are connected, we are growing together, we're doing things together. Sometimes there is one person in a couple that is better with persistence, that just have this succeeding in a certain area of life, and another partner for some reason, maybe depressed, maybe going through a struggle, or just not taking action or not taking that step for growth. And often the devaluation takes place, and it's in a way a mechanism of self-defense, meaning, okay, for example, you had an achievement, maybe you opened a business, or something like that. You are a spouse, or in a couple who maybe you wrote a book, maybe I don't know, maybe you're making a movie. Hey duckies, you're doing something, and when your partner says, well, it's easy for you, I wish I would have that time, of course, because I'm working full-time and look at you. So when somebody comes up with you with kind of unreasonable things, they did not have a progress in their situation for a while, and you maybe that's your friends or your family too. Maybe you're the ones that stay in late nights, that maybe entrepreneurial types. You guys know that I'm an entrepreneur and I'm very passionate about it, and I know some of you are or want to be. So when you have that fire in your soul, you do not use it's not that always you had an advantage to do something. It's very often that you create a possibility, you make time, I saw that post saying, they say we are dreamers, but we are the ones who do not sleep. It's true, and so many entrepreneurs are sharing the same things, that people consider us as hippies, and people with undefined professions, with undefined weird future, and so on and so forth. So the easiest thing to say to the person who is creative and who is, despite of whatever happens, keeps going, is to say, oh, must be nice to have time to make videos. Must be nice to have an appearance that you can be, you can take pictures and be, your own model. Or must be nice to have not to have to work and sit in a park and write a book, or must be nice to have friends who promote you. So if something like that happening in your relationship, again, whether that's a family unit, extended family, friends, that really means you're growing, and people have self-defense. They can't grow themselves, so they have to pull you down, and that's very sad. Do not buy into it. Try to understand why people say it. You know that you make the opportunities, that you take your time, that you not following the crowd, that you take steps toward your dream and making money out of creating ways, whatever that might be. Don't let anybody devalue you that way. The only reason, again, they're doing it because they aren't doing it, so they trying to see how that's what you're achieving is easy and only happens to you because you're lucky, because you have advantage, when it's the other way around. You aren't lucky, you don't have advantage, you create it. So, and my last point is, do not be that person who devaluate. We all sometimes, and I am often find actually myself in a position like I critique things sometimes, and now I realize that I should do way less of any kind of critiques and more of appreciation, because no matter what somebody does, they actually did it. It's not perfect, but they are keep going and creating their thing. The easiest thing for me is to say, oh, you missed this, or you didn't put that. I actually had that kind of an incident with somebody, and my goal wasn't to devalue them. My goal was to say that, oh, it's not all that hard to create that product, but it actually came out as devaluation, and I felt really bad about myself because that wasn't what I meant. But I've learned to be way more careful with that. I actually have not created that product myself, and so I will let myself talk more about it when I actually create that product, So also my goal wasn't that. It came out not so nice, and we should be very careful when somebody getting out of the box doing something we hadn't done personally, and even if we had done it personally, we really have to encourage and appreciate way more than devalue, because we don't really have the right for force that. If you don't like the product, you don't like the person, do not be around them, do not buy it. But being aware of someone's effort, someone's creativity, that always pays off. So let's learn from our mistakes, and I'm here with you. I will see you next time, and thank you so much for watching.